Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Do Sitare, a pair of stars. So Iqbal, rahmatullah alayh, he wants us to picture a pair of stars. But before I start talking about this poem, I want to remind you and myself of the noble pairs. So the term noble pairs, it appears in Quran again and again. Okay, so Allah Ta'ala says that I have created noble pairs. Okay, to me it looks like that, and this is something big that I'm saying, and I hope that if I am incorrect, someone will please correct me or add your understanding to this. That in my opinion, the way I think is that whatever is created, basically it is created in pairs. Okay, whatever creation we see around us, for example, you take this matter, the matter, the things that we can see around us, they are all made up of matter. So this matter itself has antimatter. Okay, so there is a pair, and within matter, there are, everything has its own pairs. Okay, and if we cannot find a pair for something, then there are multi universes, so maybe the pair exists in another universe, so it can get complicated. But my point is that it looks like that everything, even like emotions, good, bad, and day, night, and everything occurs in pairs. It's relative to one another. So only thing that is one, it's not like in pairs. It's the zat of creator, the Rabb of Alamin himself. So he is the only one, and everything else that is created is in pairs. It's like relative to one another. That's just my thought, and you can share your thought on this. Let's come back to this poem, those started. So Iqbal wants us to picture these two stars. Let's think about those neutron stars. Okay, so neutron stars are very, very tiny, small stars, but massive, and they are like paired. Okay, so they survive this supernova blast, and after that they just pair up, and then they revolve around each other at very high speeds. Okay, so let's think about these two neutron stars. And so आए जो किराम है दो सितारे कहने लगा एक दूसरे से. So as they got paired up, these two neutron stars, so as they got paired up and they got entangled, so they looked at each other. Okay, and the one star, it said to the other one, okay, ये वस्ल मदाम हो तो क्या खूब, इंजाम खराम हो तो क्या खूब. So they liked each other's company, because they were like, they were looking right into each other, and they into each other's eyes, and they were like, they could see each other, from the outer side, and they were enjoying this union. Okay, and the dance that they were having around each other, so they just loved it. And one of them said to the other that, if this vessel, this company can stay forever, we keep twisting and turning like that forever, and may it end happily for us. In jame kharam ho to kya ho, may it end happily for, we may live happily forever. एंड थोड़ा सा जो मेहरबान फलक हो, हम दोनों की एक ही चमक हो. And maybe we get lucky, and we are two objects, but maybe we will have eventually we have only one glow at the end. Okay, so वो उर्दू में हम लोग कहते हैं ना, दो बदन और एक जान, something like that. So we have like one glow left at the end, when we both glow, and it just gives us like a one spark, one glow. So the thing is that this was the desire in both of them, and their wish was granted. Okay, now if it is something good for them or not good for them, you can tell me, and we can read rest of the poem. So but the thing is, their wish was granted. No, but then there is this dilemma, there is this problem with this wish. Okay, the problem is that uh, that when they wished, okay, one of the star wished that they want to stay forever in this in this company, in company of each other. The problem is that no matter how close they get to one another, okay, there is still this separation that remains between them. So yeah, so they could see each other, that's good, and they enjoy each other's company, but there is this separation that remains in between them. And if they cross that limit, if they want to merge into one another and they cross that separation barrier, and then the next step is death. It's annihilation. Okay, basically they annihilate into one another. So yeah, so लेकिन ये वसाल की तमन्ना क़याम फ़राक़ थी सरापा. So this wish that they had, that they wanted to stay in this entangled state forever, I mean, it was good, but then it has this separation, the message of separation in it, the eternal separation between these two. Because if they will cross this separation, this barrier, then the next is death. Okay. So yeah, that's what happened. गर्दिश तारों का है मुकद्दर, हर एक की राह है मुकर्रर. So what happened, that any of these pairs, so their wish was granted, and now they are forever into this gardish, into this rotation around one another. And they all of these pairs, they have their own orbits. They rotate around their own fixed orbits, but they cannot cross into each other. है ख्वाब सबात आशनाई आईने आइन जहाँ का है जुदाई. So this knowing of something, knowing the reality of reality, or knowing the reality of someone to its core, or something to its core, this in itself has this it's an illusion. Okay. Because you cannot really know that, because there is this separation, because this judai, the thing that separates two, this separation is eternal. Okay, this remains, for this is the universal law. This remains there forever, because if you remove that, then it's complete annihilation. And that's how this universe works. So it's better that we celebrate this separation. Okay, we enjoy and we celebrate the separation, and this visal that we have, we just enjoy it. Okay, we don't opt for more than what we have. Okay, more than what we know, and more than what we have of someone, we just enjoy it. And the separation that we have, we also enjoy that one too. Okay, so that's how maybe we need to work in this universe. Please share your thoughts with me.